The $29 million Thunderbird jet that crashed near the Colorado Springs airport this summer is considered destroyed. It's still parked at Peterson Air Force Base. That's part of what we learned today from the crash report. KRDO News Channel 13 Scott Harrison is live at Peterson tonight with an update. And Scott, the remains of that jet will be shipped to Kirkland Air Force Base in New Mexico.
Yeah, that's right, Heather. It's going to be used for training at an Air Force Safety Center at that Air Force base. And we learned today that a worn and malfunctioning throttle, I should say, along with debris in that throttle, were responsible for the crash. Let's take you to video that we got for you from earlier today covering this story. Now, those mistakes, or errors I should say, caused the throttle to stick, and it made the pilot shut his engine off when he thought he was powering down for a landing. Many people are wondering about the safety and reliability of the F-16 that was built 40 years ago. But that very reliability is the reason why the jet continues to fly and is a workhorse for the Air Force.
I think what they're going to do now is look at all the F-16s to make sure that this doesn't happen again, and if that requires disassembling that throttle assembly to clean it, if need be, check to see if there's any other parts that are wear and tear to make sure that it doesn't fail again.
Now, Alan Gorski is a commercial pilot in Colorado Springs and a retired air traffic controller who studied the report for us today. He doesn't believe the entire F-16 fleet should be mothballed. He says, though, that it did what it was supposed to do: identify what caused the crash and take appropriate action. Now, one of the results of this 34-page report that came out today by Air Combat Command based in Virginia is that Air Force technicians need to be more consistent in maintaining that throttle that broke and caused the crash that happened just south of here this summer. We're live outside Peterson Air Force Base tonight. Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.
And the pilot can return with a clean record. Thanks, Scott. The Thunderbird from that crash was actually an F-16C model. F-16s are the primary vehicle used by the United States Air Force and the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. The F-16 was introduced back in the early 70s, and more than 4,500 units have been built since being approved in 1976. New and improved versions have been used ever since. The F-16 is scheduled to remain in service with the U.S. Air Force until 2025. The latest F-16C and D models cost around $20 million apiece.